I'd say that depends on the person and maybe even where you are in the world, considering that we've got RFK in America saying we want to compile a list of autistic people, which is really questionable. Also, just knowing I have parents in my community who one had their diagnosis used against them in things like family court. And so you've got to really think about, is the diagnosis going to help you or potentially add more risk to your life? For me,
Interesting.
it was life-saving because, I'd kind of stumbled across like autism once upon a time, months prior to my diagnosis. And then I read all the medical way it was described medically, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that fits because it was just very gloom and doom and just not the way I would see myself as a person. But then, I got to this like mental health crisis where I was like falling apart, and I wasn't, for me personally, without having a second opinion, I wasn't going to believe it. There's some people that don't need that second opinion, and that's probably because we have more advocates sharing real world experiences of what it's like, and it's not other people describing us like ants in a magnifying glass anymore. But for me, like I was specifically looking to get accommodations in the workplace, and I needed that reassurance for that. And it really did save my life because I just had no self compassion for myself. And I thought I was just this broken piece of garbage of a human that just like couldn't get it together. Everyone else was, could do the things that was, and I just couldn't. And I was like, why do I suck? And then I got the diagnosis and I was like, wow, I've been really hard on myself, and just kind of realized it was not a kind way to think on myself. And it just kind of started a whole trauma healing journey that I've been on for the last 9 years, is learning that, I am an okay human and there's nothing wrong with me. My brain's just different. So, for me, it was life changing and life saving. But like looking at the world right now, it's just kind of scary to see where we are.